Austin says, do you have multiple, if you have multiple keywords just floating around page 2, what would you think the problem may be? Let's say the on page is tight. Again, that's kind of a loaded question in that it could be a number of things. I could speculate on 18 different things that it could be. What I would recommend doing, if you say your on page is tight, let's just assume that it is, and you've got keywords that are floating on page 2, I'd drive some damn relevant traffic to those pages, because that is my go-to thing. When you've done other on page and you've done some off page stuff and you're still struggling to get the results that you want, I found art, activity, relevance, trust, and authority. If you can provide engagement, activity to that, you will see a significant movement, right? It'll definitely move the needle. And so what I would do is buy some traffic, some relevant traffic from Google to those pages and see what happens. That's what I would do. Any suggestions on that, Marco?
No, not without knowing the what off page he's done, but it could be that the competition is keeping him from page 1, right? It could be that he hasn't pushed enough power to those to go from page 2 to page 1. So I don't know enough to give an opinion, but absolutely, activity, relevance, trust, and authority is all you need when you're sitting there on page 2 ready to jump into page 1.
Yeah.
But you really haven't made it yet. If your on page is right and your entity's tight, then the next step is off page. What's happening off page?
Yep. Yeah, and you can buy some relevant traffic from YouTube, although that's more for views than for clicks. You can get some clicks and it will be relevant, but you can use the display network for Google ads for way less expensive than search ads and drive relevant traffic to your pages. And Google knows it's relevant because you set it up through your audience targeting, right? So you can set up in-market audiences, custom intent audiences, whatever, layer them. So you combine audiences to, it's called layering. You can do that as well. But my point is now you're buying traffic to pages that from a relevant audience, that it's an audience that you're purchasing from Google, right? You're tapping into a Google audience that Google is telling you is relevant. So you're buying relevant traffic directly from Google. And now those are relevant signals that Google is weighting higher than just some random ass traffic, if that makes sense, because Google understands there's already has a profile developed for those visitors, and it's already identified them as, a relevant audience before they even hit your page, is my point. So again, those are highly weighted traffic signals. And I don't care what Google says about buying traffic from Google ads doesn't help SEO. That's just like telling you that link wheels don't work and press releases don't work and guest posts don't work and all that, right? How's that working out for you guys?